Hello and welcome to the show. We are back here on WreckFest with the daily challenges. Looks like we got a weekly challenge we can try to get into. So we will just jump right into it and see what we can get into here on this Saturday afternoon. Looks like Dry Town Desert Circuit. Hope everybody's having a decent Saturday so far. I know there's supposed to be a big game on tonight. Football. Don't do much for football. But let's see what we can do here in the buggy. In the buggy. Sounds a little quiet for some reason. Oh. Maybe it's just the buggy. Well, you cut in front of me, that's what's going to happen to you. So sorry. You cut in front of me, that's what's going to happen. Whoa! Oh, that's why it sounds a little quiet, because my headphone volume thing was not up very loud. So there we go. That's much better. That sounds more like it. Hang on to it. Yeah, there's a volume control on this wire to the headset here, and apparently it's got a slightly not a bad connection. It's a wheel that you turn to adjust the volume up and down, and apparently it needed to be tweaked. So yeah, that sounds much better in the headphones, because I was wondering, why is everything so damn quiet? That making no sense. Making no sense. I'm trying to pull away from these guys, but it just seems like it's a pretty decent gap on them until I go do something stupid like that. Until we go and do something stupid. Thought maybe I could get through that corner a little bit better, but apparently not. On the brakes there. Car behind me spun out. That's good. I don't think he was second place at all. Don't think he was in the second place. And it's going to run me into the wall. Well, that's gold. That is solid gold. That's probably why when I did a American Truck Simulator recording earlier before I went to the store, things did not sound right. Because this volume control thing here on this, which is a video I'm not going to upload because the game crashed. I was, is this a demolition derby in a lawnmower? Okay, this ought to be real interesting. Yeah, so I was, I don't know if the computer was trying to do an update, a Windows update, because I just started, picked up a trailer and I was going to make a delivery, and I was driving along, and all of a sudden 2 of my monitors went blank. Not the gaming monitor, but the one on the top and the one on the right. All of a sudden went blank on me, and then the whole game froze up. Not sure we got to wreck a bunch of people here. This thing does not handle very well. Wow, I'm having a hard time catching these yahoos. Bronze. So yeah, so I was just playing, and I noticed the computer was doing a couple of beepy things, like when you plug something or unplug something, it gives you that ding sound. And it did that a couple times, but I hadn't had this thing on a week because I've been busy. Been busy at work, and I had got a new truck because my old one was a really good truck, but it was nickel and diming me. It cost me $5,000 within a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks, to fix some stuff that was going on. One was the leaf springs in the back were making a lot of noise. They were getting wore out. And I thought, well, you know, if I'm going to be hauling anything, which I rarely ever did, I just mainly got it because it was 4-wheel drive. That I'd want to be sure that it was safe to haul stuff. Because like I said, they were making noise. The noise in the truck just drives me crazy. It's like, what's making that freaking noise? So I got the leaf springs changed, and that was, I don't know, it was over $2,000, of course, for the springs and the labor. And then, I'm on fire. And then not quite a week after that, I was sitting at the gas station and the truck just shut off on me, and I was like, what the hell? So I tried to start it. It started, but it didn't run very well. And then I'm still on fire. And then, so I took it into the shop to see what was wrong with it, because it wasn't running quite right. Camshaft sensor, which is on the flex plate, which mounts to the torque converter in the transmission. So guess what? They got to pull the whole damn transmission to put this camshaft sensor on. So fortunately, they had a loaner car for me to drive, but they had the truck for an entire week. That was $2,600. So there I've already spent 4, 6, 7, 8, almost $5,000 within a couple of weeks. And another demolition derby at Eagles Motor Park? I don't know if I've ever done a demolition derby here. Been on the track a bunch of times. Anyway, long story short, because it was having issues with the camshaft sensor, about a week after that, it was all fixed, good to go. Realized, the truck's got over 108,000 miles on it at this point. The engine check light came on again. So I was like, okay, what the hell's going on now? I just almost spent $5,000 on this thing. So I took it in. The catalytic converters were getting partially plugged. What they assumed happened was because the camshaft sensor got foobarred, and I was still driving a little bit because I didn't have a choice. It's not like it was running really bad. It did something to the sensors for the catalytic converters. I didn't know catalytic converters had sensors, but anyway. So there's 4 catalytic converters on this thing. Geez, I'm missing them all. And so they said, well, just for the catalytic converters alone, because there's 4, there's like 2 primary and 2 backups or secondaries, whatever the hell you want to call it. Just for those alone, $5,000. That would not include labor or anything to put the damn things on. So I'm like, well, I am not going to be doing that because I just spent almost $5,000. I just rounded off to $5,000 with tax and everything. I'm sure it was about $5,000. Misty. I was like, nope, you're starting to nickel and dime me, and I don't have $5,000 to do that with. And the credit card that I was using for many years for the truck, just for the truck, was after the first $2,200 on the leaf springs, it was about maxed out. Where is everybody? So I couldn't do that, and I don't want to take that money. Whoa! I am missing everybody. I don't want to take that money out of savings because I'm trying to save money, which everybody knows in this day and age is not the easiest thing to do. We're just going to rear end that one, we're going to hit that one, and I'm on my side. Trying to save money for, when an emergency comes up and we weren't on our wheels again. So I said, well, not doing it. So they tried to put me in a new truck. They wanted me to finance it, and the monthly payment was going to be way more than I could afford. So I said, that's not going to work. So we ended up leasing one. Now I wanted to go used. You were already dead, weren't you? I wanted to go used, but the thing about used is there's no warranty. So I would be making payments, financing a used vehicle, because I don't have the money just to buy one outright. I do work for a living. And if I could hit the lottery, that would be a totally different story. So I didn't want to have to finance and make payments on a used vehicle and not have a warranty. Because if something goes wrong, obviously you gotta freaking pay to have it fixed while you're making payments. So I said, screw it, I'm gonna get something leased. I didn't want to. I didn't really want to have payments because I had the other one paid off. Oh, jumped right over him. I had the other one paid off, and so I didn't want to have to do payments again. And I said, well, this is what I can afford to pay. And of course, they always do what they can, but there's always this and that and the other thing. And so paying $117 more a month than I wanted to, which is, it's kind of in my budget, but kind of not. So we'll see what happens. So it's a 36-month lease with the option to buy. And we'll just, we'll just see what happens. So we got a bronze on that one. 2 gold and a bronze so far. But it's a nice truck. It's a 2024 Frontier again, because I do like the Frontiers. And the last one, way past, well, it was over 108,000 miles before I started having some issues with it. So I figured that's, what are you going to do? And this one is the 2024, and it is just got, I think we'll just leave that the way it is. It's got all the bells and whistles. I mean, it's got sensors on the front, sensors on the back, heated steering wheel, heated seats, heated mirrors. It's got adaptive cruise control, so if I've got the cruise control set on the interstate at 65 and somebody slows down in front of me, the truck automatically brakes. I actually tested it on L Street here in town. I was doing like 35, which is the speed limit. And I had the cruise control set, 35, and the truck in front of me wanted to stop at a stoplight. Well, the truck just stopped itself. It applied the brakes and it stopped. Now, of course, when the light went green and the truck wanted to move again, it moves really slow because it's on the cruise control thing. But it actually stopped itself. I was like, well, that's freaking awesome sauce. So it's got a lot of stuff, backup camera, of course. It's a 4-door because you can't hardly get 2 doors anymore. Got the rails in the back for, loading. Comes with the cleats thing that you put on the rails when you want to load the back. It's got a bed liner in it from the factory. It's a pretty decent truck. Plus it's all warranty. So it's got all the manufacturer warranty stuff. So there you go. So I'm dealing with a new truck. Had it a week now. And we'll just see how it goes. Like I said, it's a lease, which I did not want to do, but I got to have something that's reliable transportation. I can't just keep dumping $5 grand into this truck and then $5 more grand. When they start nickel and diming you. When they start nickel and diming you, they got to go. But it was a really good truck. I had no issues with it at all. Other until it got up in higher mileage, but that happens, Dude. If I could just kill this guy, I would be doing good. This thing is just tail happy. The truck's really nice. Until you come out of the drift and there's something else going on. Let's see if I can't tag him right there. Thank you very much. And we're going to reset. Oh, it reset me automatically. Good. That might have been a mistake. These guys might end up catching me. There's a guy on a couch. Oh, don't hit the wall. I did. At least they spun me around kind of in the right direction. Let's go. Well, we lost first place. It's okay, it should be a silver. Yep, so, yeah, it's a nice truck. And I found myself stuck between a hard place and a rock, so I had to make a decision. 2 gold, 1 bronze, 1 silver. And we're going to do this, and then we will get on out of here because the seasonal one's already been done. I think I might have tried this in the last. I don't remember. So it's been a week since I've been out here. So we'll just go with that. And then we will bada boom, bada bing, and then I'm going to get some late lunch, early dinner. Whoa. Seems to me I remember that taking the outside is the quickest way to get around here until they all start going off the track and I get turned. Until you get turned. I've been on this track before, and it seems to me like this high line is the best way to go. Yep, and then they do that to you. And I got a penalty for what? It said I had a penalty. What did I get a penalty for? Roughing a guy up or leaving the track? I don't know. It said penalty, and I didn't see what the penalty was for. I didn't know you could get penalties in this game. It's WreckFest. Why would you give me a penalty? Oh, crap. Crap. We're just going to hold off to the end and see what happens. I have no idea what the scoring is going to be like. I'm not sure why that said a penalty. I didn't quite read what it said. I don't know how you get a penalty in WreckFest. I guess maybe leaving the track? I don't know. You shouldn't get a penalty for roughing people up. It's frickin' WreckFest, for crying out loud. Don't do it. Don't do it. You might think about it, but don't do it. Sure is freaking bumpy out here. Look out. I had to really get off the gas on that corner. I was definitely going to go over the side. Coming through. So race to the line, and I'm not sure how we're going to finish here. Not sure what we got. Well, silver? 227. So I've just barely got silver. We just barely got the silver. Okay. And 7,500 fame points? I'm liking that. All right, we are going to call that a video because we ended up with 2 golds, 2 silvers, and a bronze, and we already had a silver on this one over here. So we're going to leave it at that. And we're going to call that a video. I'll maybe back out here later, maybe live. We will just see how the rest of the day goes because, you know, got stuff to do. Take care of yourself and others, and we will see you on the next one.